Welcome back to See the Stories, everyone. We're sitting down having a chat with Rick Karnadi, talking about your latest single, Jimmy Boy.
Jimmy Boy, yes.
So this is not your first single.
Nope.
So you've produced music in the past as well. You mentioned that previously you've had singles in Bahasa Indonesia, which is the Indonesian language, but your latest music has been in English. And obviously you grew up in the States. You spent time there.
I did, yes.
And you're obviously more fluent in the English language. You know, it's not just you. Many artists these days, Indonesian artists, especially the younger ones, feel more comfortable conveying and producing music in English. And obviously you feel the same way. Why is this trend happening? And tell me what's different about producing a song in English as opposed to Bahasa Indonesia.
I think we as a nation, as Indonesians, are lucky and privileged to have a language like Bahasa Indonesia. Because the thing is, it's super percussive, and it's super, it's intricate. It has intricate little details.
Right.
That replicating that sound and putting it into a song and actually delivering it correctly, to me, is tough.
I've heard that as well.
It's really tough.
You have to do it right, otherwise it's going to sound off.
So I'm very amazed with people like, to name names, I'm very amazed with people like Kunto Aji, like Tulus, like Glenn Fredly, the late Glenn Fredly. They deliver it perfect.
Right.
As for me, I kind of suck at that. So it's not that I don't want to, but maybe one day I might be comfortable with that, but right now, no. And if the question is why do I think this phenomenon is happening, I guess it's also because of what we talked about the music platforms and everything. Information has become widespread, and more information is coming from the English-speaking nation.
Yes.
Right.
So that's what people are used to. That's what kids are used to listening.
Right.
Like my niece, I think she's more confident speaking in English compared to Bahasa Indonesia.
Right.
And a lot of times, that is what we're fighting against, because as Indonesians, we do want to keep that heritage, to keep that fluency.
Yeah, and it used to be like back in the day, you're trying to teach your kids to speak English. Nowadays, you have to remind them to speak their Bahasa because they're exposed to so much. And that's actually a great point, because that's one point one perspective I haven't heard, is that when you release a song on Spotify or Apple Music or any music platform, suddenly the whole world has access to it. It's not just the people in your country.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So now you mentioned that you had some music before in Bahasa, now in the last two it's been in English, right? So what's the creative process like between the two? If I asking you to compare between the two, I know you had some, like difficulties or maybe challenges.
My challenge, right. I guess since it's easier for me to pick synonyms in English compared to picking synonyms in Bahasa. So
that's a good point.
Yeah. So if you talk about my writing process, my songs in Bahasa Indonesia is definitely took me longer to write, because I always feel like no, this word is not right. What should I replace it with?
And it's hard to find something with the same amount of syllables, the same that you can kind of match. And yeah, you can't just
has the same meaning.
Okay.
That's probably the
do you have, what's your songwriting process? Do you write the concept and the lyrics first? Or are you a music first guy?
Usually I have the chords laid down, at least for a part, and I hum to it, then I write the lyrics, what it's all about.
Do you have an idea? Because music has a mood, right?
Right.
When you write your music, do you already kind of have an idea, like this is going to be a sad song, this is going to be a happy song? Or...
Yeah, we always wonder,
no, I think two of my last songs, in I Need to Know and Jimmy Boy, like you said, has been has been a pretty melancholic song, for the lack of a better word, but sung in a way that is kind of upbeat.
You're right.
Because I Need to Know, my song before this actually talks about how I wouldn't have become a musician had this not happened and all that. It actually talks about failures in life.
Okay.
Oh, that's the one before this.
But it's actually a little bit joyous. It's a bit happier. So I guess, no, I don't think I look for the mood.
Okay.
But I depict the story that I want to convey.
And that's the thing about folk music too, by the way. It can trick you a little bit. It might sound very upbeat, and then when you listen to the lyrics, like, oh no, I'm feeling a bit sad.
It's just not a happy song, right? We get tricked into this.
Right.
So do you have plans going forward after this one and
Yes.
For upcoming project? I'm sure you have one. Can you?
This is part of an EP or a
Right.
larger release?
Yes, I would love to have one, but it takes, as an independent musician, it takes a lot of work, a lot of hard work, a lot of time invested in making an EP or an album. But yeah, I'm working towards it. There's gonna be another song coming up about the things that happened after Jimmy Boy. So I want to try and make a story out of it.
Oh, you're gonna make like one song is related to that.
Right.
It's like Christopher Nolan.
Oh, right.
But in music.
Yeah, but this is music one. Oh.
Shooting for the stars. If you follow the moon, right?
That's absolutely amazing. Okay, so obviously we love having you here perform, so we're gonna find more excuses to make you sing.
Yes.
Because we love to play games on
Let's
See
try
the
it,
Story.
let's
So
try it, let's
we're
try
gonna, we're gonna invite you to play a game with us, right?
Okay, let's try it out.
All right, here we go. So we know your story in music. We want to hear now how well you can adapt. Because if we ask you to sing another one of your own songs, it's just too easy.
Too easy.
Okay,
No.
okay.
We already
We
saw
know better.
how quickly you
Yeah,
knocked
yeah,
that
yeah.
one out.
Let's raise the
So we're
bar.
going to try to work on your improvisation
Okay,
skills.
okay.
As a musician, as a good musician, you should always be able to improv, right?
Okay, let's try.
So
There you
we
go.
have a little game here where we separated some famous singers.
Okay.
Okay, and as well as genres of music.
Okay,
And what we're going to do is we have a random shuffler that's
Okay.
going to shuffle, that's going to give you one name of an artist or a group or a band, and a genre that is likely not a genre that they
Okay.
are part of, all right?
Okay,
For
okay.
example, a rock with like hip-hop genre, okay? Rock
Ooh,
artist with hip-hop.
okay.
So, and we want you to sing one of their songs in that genre style, okay?
Okay, okay.
All right, okay. So here we go.
This is
So
a
we're
good
gonna have we're gonna put it up on the big
Okay,
screen. We're
okay.
gonna place
Yeah,
your
so
picture
I'm
there.
gonna-
for a
I'm gonna
minute.
have to look there, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Here you go.
All right, here we go. So we're
okay.
gonna have our team
Let's shuffle
do
it.
the random shuffling. Here we go. You nervous?
I'm kind of.
Okay, so
Oh,
the
that
genre
looks
on the
good.
left, yes.
Yeah, of course.
Okay,
All right, here we go.
just the one you mentioned. So
Oh,
the artist is Dewa 19, or I think they're called just Dewa now.
Dewa
these
now,
days.
yeah.
All right, and Dangdut.
then you
so
got
it's a legendary rock band, but sung.
With
Do you know any of their
Yeah,
famous songs?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
good.
but I don't. How do I sing this? Just a sec. No, not that. Ku terima suratmu, telah ku baca, dan aku. No, that's reggae. That's not. That's
It's,
reggae.
it's okay. Keep going.
Okay,
Keep going. I like where this is going.
Ku terima suratmu, telah ku baca, dan aku mengerti betapa merindunya dirimu akan hadirnya diriku. That's all I can do.
All right. Good job. Good job.
we got it.
I would have to say that I don't think anyone can sing Dangdut except for Dangdut singers.
I think so
Because
too.
there's
I
that. What's
think
that called in Bahasa? Chongkek is something like that.
Chongkok.
Okay, that's what it is.
Yes,
Okay,
right.
you
That's
really have
right.
to have that.
Yeah. Okay. Not everyone
Yes.
can do
And
that.
I
All
think
right.
I have ever played dangdut before.
All right, we're gonna go to the next one. Ready? Here we go. Let's have it shuffled. This one better be good. This one too, huh? So we got.
The
Okay.
Beatles.
Oh, one of your
Beatles and pop.
favorites.
The Beatles in pop.
In pop.
Okay, the Beatles in pop. Okay, let's try this. There are places I remember all my life, though some have changed, some forever, not for better. Some have gone and some remain. All these places have their moments. The people and things that went before, I know I'll often stop and think about them. In my life, I love you more.
Woo!
Yeah.
Wow, nailed it.
Nailed it.
It's almost like a modernized version
Of
Beatles,
that
right?
song. You're right.
cool,
You're right.
very
So it's
right.
pop. You got
Yeah,
it.
we got time for another one, right?
I feel like I'm in a failing grade right
No,
now.
you're doing all right. You're getting better and better. Let's do a couple more. I like this game actually.
It is good.
Oh, this is fun.
All right. Next, I was hoping Britney Spears would. Oh,
Okay,
Ed Sheeran,
Sheeran,
perfect.
rock.
Ed Sheeran, but rock. Okay.
Oh,
Might be tricky.
Here we go.
mics don't work like they used to before. And the crowds don't remember my name. When my hands don't play the strings the same way, I know you still love me the same. Darling, I will be loving you till we're 70. Baby, I love da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways. Baby, just a touch of her hand, I just keep on making the same mistake. I stood there.
Oh,
right.
you're doing so well.
You got it.
I'm picturing like Ed Sheeran, like headbanging.
It's going head banging right there. Woo, got it.
Good stuff. Hey,
Good one.
We do have time for one more.
We
Ranga,
got one. Yes, we
right.
got one more.
Take it away.
We got one more.
Ranga,
All right, here you go, Rick.
One more?
Here we go, Rick.
Spin it
We're gonna
over.
roll it.
Spin it over.
We're gonna roll it. This is a showstopper.
Stevie Wonder and jazz. Stevie Wonder and jazz. Isn't it Stevie Wonder jazz?
It is jazz.
It's enough already, yeah.
You familiar with any Stevie Wonder?
Stevie
song?
Wonder and jazz. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? And isn't she precious? Less than 1 minute, oh, and I can't believe what God has done. Through us, He's given life to one, and that's very lovely, made from love.
Yeah. Great job. You know, I'm just amazed that you can just play any song on
Any
cue.
song, right? You just pick it up and go. I mean, I wish I could
Wow.
do that.
It feels like as someone who sings and I mean his livelihood depends on music.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm failing great.
Oh,
right
don't
now.
worry. You got a pass from us.
You
Anyway.
get a pass.
All right.
Yes,
so
yes,
only
yes,
on
yes.
only on the 3-hour news show where we get here Rick Karnadi singing dangdut songs.
Oh,
So
my.
Rick, thank you so much for coming
Thank you for
by.
having
It's
me.
been a
Thank you for
blast to
having
have
me.
you.
Thanks for coming.
It's been a blast, and obviously Jimmy Boy is your tribute for your dad, but it's also a tribute to all of us out there, and we're glad to have it. So thanks.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. We're going to take a short break here on See the Stories, you guys, but we will take a break, and we have more games coming up, one that we will play together in light of the Indonesian independence celebration. So stay with us. We'll be back with more after this.